I'm Coach Chantel and this is
Coach Clarissa.
And we thought we would take you on a grocery shopping trip with some of the transformation coaches. We've gotten some questions from you guys about food that maybe doesn't fall right on the nutrition guide and what would I look for when I'm at the store needing to read some packages. So we want to do that with you. We're going to meet up with Whitney real quick because she's going to show us a couple of things about tortillas.
Yeah. So here we have your low carb, high fiber tortillas, and we have your whole wheat tortillas. And we're going to compare the two and see which one we're going to put in our cart. So they both have whole wheat flour. That's really important that it's whole wheat flour. It's not just wheat flour. That means that it has the whole grain of wheat, all of the fiber, all of the nutrients that you're looking for. In the ingredients list, when I read through these, the big no-no that I find is the trans fat, or the here it says hydrogenated soybean oil in these whole wheat tortillas. So that, immediately I'm going to put this back on the shelf. I'm not going to buy this because of that trans fat. When I check out the net carbs, this one, total carbs is 10 grams, fiber is 4, so 10 minus 4 is 6. That means 6 grams of net carbs per tortilla. This one is 21 minus 3, so 18 grams. We're gonna go with this one. It's a better choice. It is a slightly smaller serving size, but this one is trans fat free, better net carbs, and it has that whole wheat flour that we're looking for.
We're moving over to the dairy section where it's a little bit colder, but we're gonna hang out with Melinda for a second to talk about yogurt.
All right, next up is yogurt, like Chantel said. And as you can see behind me, there are so many different varieties, so it can be hard to know which one to choose for your best results. So I've got 2 different examples here. The first thing that I look at is gonna be the ingredients. The second ingredient in this one is sugar. So I'm gonna put that one back because I don't want that in my body. This one here does have 13 carbohydrates, but 6 of those carbohydrates are coming from fiber. And if you look, there's 0 added sugar, 0 fat, as well as 0 artificial sweeteners. So this is gonna be my personal favorite. Strawberry flavored is the way to go.
I'm just here now hanging out at the deli counter, basically, trying to look at, when it comes to meat or any food, you don't want it to be highly processed. Meat, unfortunately, when it's packaged, can be on the more processed end of things. But there are a couple of things that you can look for. I've got one here that the ingredients are pretty simple. All natural turkey breast with water. This one has almost a laundry list of other preservatives in it. I also like to look at the sodium content. We know that we should only get about 2,300 milligrams of sodium in our day. There's about a difference of almost 200 milligrams between these two. This one, of course, having a bit more. So I want to choose the one that has less. And of course, fewer preservatives, the better in general. This one also has no added or extra saturated fat, when this one has a little bit. So I also want to choose this one because it is more lean. I'll get more protein out of it too.
Thanks for joining us here at the grocery store today. Hopefully you learned something of value when it comes to reading labels, and we want to challenge you that next time you go to the grocery store, make sure to take some time at looking at the foods that you like, reading the labels, and doing your best at finding the better option.